What's up guys? In today's video I'm going to be talking about my eBay store's progress. I haven't really been finding anything at Goodwill, so I'm going to show you a little bit of what I sold, what I have found here and there when I wasn't recording at Goodwill, and talk a little bit of my business side of things. First off, I want to tell you that I just got a MacBook, which is going to be super helpful for my business. I'm actually planning on using Flipwise. It is an online application that you can use for keeping track of your sales through eBay. So it keeps track of your return on investment, where you bought it from, how much you bought it for, how long it took to sell, all those things that you wouldn't really keep track of. I am actually editing this video on this MacBook. I did get it on a Black Friday deal, which is really nice. I want to show you some sales that I made on eBay. Let's go through about a week of sales to show you what I have sold. First off, I sold a pair of Alukai shoes for $19.49, a Duluth trading jacket, which I sold for $10, a Patagonia hoodie, which I sold for $16, a pair of New Balance shoes, which you saw me buy in one of my latest videos at a Goodwill. I think I paid $6. They sold for $33. I also got this Wii game. It is ABC Wipeout 3. I think I paid like 50 cents for that, and it sold for $7. Also got some BKE Nolan jeans, which these have been selling really well for me. These sold for $23. I think I paid $8. And then I got a cool alpaca fleece, which sold for $27.99, which I got at Goodwill for, I think, $6, which is really good. Some Illinois plates, which I bought in a huge lot of license plates for $25 at a yard sale. Some Lands' End slip-on shoes, which I bought for $3. A TaylorMade golf club, which I sold for $25. A pair of Nike VaporMax for $31, and two kites, which I'm going to get into right now. Two kites, which I sold, as you can see over here. I sold them each for $60. I took two best offers. The same guy wanted both of them, so I'm like, that's going to be super easy to ship. Bundle the shipping, get it to the same buyer, and it's a lot easier for me, and I'll easily give them a discount if it saves me a lot on shipping, and it also makes it a lot easier. If you've never heard of them, I haven't either. So it's kind of a weird thing to sell, but it does sell for a good profit. It does make sense to me why they're so expensive, because they're super high quality, but I probably would never look for these. Actually, my uncle found them for me. He sent me a picture, and I'm like, yeah, I'll definitely take them. They were only $6. They both came with a case and the correct sticks so they could be the right shape. But I also got two extra packages for the kites, which I'm probably just going to sell separate. But here's the models. This is the EXP Experience kite, and then this is the Rev 1.5 kite, and they both have, I think, the same amount of pieces. I don't know, I can't remember exactly, but I'm probably just gonna sell these. They have their own like different pieces, so some of them are the middle pieces, some of them are the edge pieces, if that makes any sense, but they will definitely sell. And yes, that is the first time I've ever sold kites. Here's a cool hat that I found at Goodwill for $2. It's GMC Trucks. I think this is the only thing I found that day at Goodwill. Another cool hat I found at Goodwill is this. It says, "Is it heaven?" No, it's Iowa. But this is from Field of Dreams, obviously. It's a vintage hat. It has a couple of stains, but I did pay $2 for it, and I'm assuming I can get 15. If you've been paying any attention to the weather, you know that the whole United States, basically, except the South, had a huge snowstorm, and I was included in that. I live an hour and a half from Chicago, and it was some very heavy snow today. I actually wasn't even able to get out to go to Goodwill. It was that bad. We even tried to get out, and just not even possible. It was so bad. The roads were just not cleared at all. But my dad and mom did actually go there after they had some stuff to do, and they found a bunch of stuff for me, which I'm going to show you right now. So starting off with these right here, I'm not really sure how much they're going to be worth, but I felt like $12.99 for a pair of Cabela's hunting overalls will be really good here. Yeah, I think they're like for duck hunting or something like that. The size is 2XL, and they were $12. They're in amazing condition, and I saw some that were like this selling for around $45, which I feel like is pretty good considering these are just a pair of hunting coveralls or overalls, whatever you want to call them. And it wouldn't be a bargain buyer video if I didn't have any shoes. And let's just say my dad found a cart of brand new shoes that were out in the Goodwill aisle, and there's some good ones. Starting off with these right here. These are a pair of Wolverine men's boots. They're size 11D, and they got the Vibram outsole, but they're pretty good condition. There's a little bit of wear right here, but I think I should be able to get $30 to $35 for these. They are priced at $14. Maybe I can get a little bit more, but they're still a really good pair of boots. One of the shoes that I've been buying a lot more recently is the brand New Balance. I don't know why, but I feel like they're coming back into style, but these ones are brand new, never been worn, and I paid $10 for these, and they look like they sell for around $50 in good condition, so I'm guessing I can get somewhere around $60 for these. Another pair of the exact same shoe, just a little bit different on the colorway, but these ones are $14. That's Goodwill for you. They always price stuff differently, even if it's the exact same item, but these are an amazing pair of shoes. Something I've never bought from this brand, these are some Lululemon slides. They are size 10, and I got them for $6. They look like they sell for $25 to $30, and since these are like in amazing condition, I think I can just get these wiped off. I think I can get $25 to $30. And the best find that my mom found at Goodwill was actually an accidental purchase. She bought it thinking that she could resell it as a purse. She does local marketplace and sells purses to people very easily. They follow her, and every single time she posts something, it sells immediately. But she found this. I've never heard the brand, but she looked it up and it was expensive. The brand is Bellaroy, and it is a camera bag that retails for $189, and she paid $2. So I want to be selling this, and it is basically brand new, not been used a whole lot, but it looks like it sells on eBay in used condition for around $90, which is insane. I think I'm going to list it around $70 to sell it fast, but this is such a cool find. And that has it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Hopefully I can get a video out next week that is showing me finding stuff at Goodwill. And I'll see you in the next one. Bargain Buyer out.